Hey, Amy Posner here. I want to take a break from videos on hard business skills to talk today about something that's a little bit of a softer skill, and that is confidence and authority. And it may be softer, right? It's not conducting a sales call or writing a proposal, but it surrounds everything that you do, and it's really important that you bring that to the table. Now, I know you don't always feel confident, and what I want to assure you is that we all have this struggle at varying levels of our business and our success, right? It's how we're wired as humans. We compare ourselves to others. We tend to diminish and downgrade our own knowledge and our own authority. And what I want to tell you is, yeah, you have every right, and you need personally to plant a stake in the ground about something that you feel strongly about. I just had the privilege of doing a Q&A session, and confidence and authority came up quite a bit. And one of the things that I suggested to them, and I'm going to suggest to you, is find something that you can write about or speak about authoritatively. Like, for example, in this course, there was somebody who wanted to plant her stake with welcoming and nurturing emails. And so you can write an entire, or she can write an entire piece about how that email series builds the know, like, and trust equation, how it can build it automatically, why that equation is so important. And of course, with email, there's so many great little statistics that you can get. So you can throw in some bits to back up your argument. And once you've done that, whether you publish it on your own site, whether you make it into a lead magnet, kind of a giveaway piece, which I would really recommend, especially if you're doing cold prospecting, you publish it on Medium. Now, not only do you have a piece that you can refer to, but you also, you feel an inner groundedness. It's like you've made a stand on this. And, again, don't worry about whether, who else has talked about it, whether I've written on it, whether somebody else has written on it. There's a reason for you to write on it, and there are going to be people who would love to work with you and hear your viewpoint on that, and who'd rather work with you than, say, with me. Maybe they want somebody who doesn't talk as fast, or they want somebody in a different area of the world. Who knows? Whatever it is, there is plenty of room for all of us. I want to assure you of that. And, we all struggle with mindset issues. We just do. It's part of being human, and as we up-level our skills and we step into new challenges, into new business opportunities, we feel it all over again, and we feel diminished. And so I'm going to suggest that you find a way to work on that if that's an issue for you. And one thing I'll suggest, if you're not already familiar with Linda Perry, she is brilliant. She has a podcast called Mindset First Podcast, and she herself has a lot of wisdom on this topic, and she shares it really brilliantly well, but she also interviews people on the topic. So, there's going to be someone there that you're going to resonate with, that you're going to hear this message from. And look at that as a case in point. There are plenty of people who talk about mindset. I turn to Linda because I respect her. I trust her. She makes herself vulnerable. She doesn't talk about anything she's not doing herself. Yeah, I just think she's a really great person to learn from. So I would suggest tuning into that. And I would make it a priority to sort of bust through this one thing and know that that's going to be part of building a successful business. It's going to be stepping into shoes that sometimes feel too big, but having the guts to do it anyway. And I know this is hard. I have struggled with this so much myself. And I know that I know things, but I'll be, and I won't name names. This one's already done it, or they've done it better, or, why should I contribute to that conversation? But what I found is when I do contribute to the conversation, there are people who hear it from me. For whatever reason, my style works for them. And there's been a place for me in the marketplace that I thought there maybe wasn't room for me in. So I just want to encourage you to do some of that foundational work that helps you feel confident so that you can stand in that authority and expertise. I just believe it's really, really important. I hope this helps you to think about it, or to feel like you can take it on, and that you should take it on, and that you should tackle this challenge, and to know that we all suffer from it, and there are varying levels of help and coaching. I'm doing some coaching right now because as for all the voices that I have created for clients and all of the successful copy that I've written, I really had a hard time doing it for myself and finding my own voice. And part of the reason for that is I have spent many years in business being incredibly private and protected and not sharing personal things about myself. And I'm finding in this space where I feel more comfortable to do that, I have not flexed those muscles. They're just really weak. I don't know how to do it. And so I'm getting some coaching on, how to get around that, because I know it's important for me to get around it to get to the next level. And I am committed to getting there. And I hope you are too. I think this is a phenomenal business. One thing that's true about owning a business is it's one of the greatest adventures in self-discovery that there is. And if you told anybody that at the outset, if someone had said that to me, I'd been like, yeah, that's great, all well and good. Like, let's get on with the work. And what I have found, and I found that it's just an incredibly meaningful personal journey. So here's to you, here's to doing the work, and here's to stepping into your authority and your power, because I'm going to tell you, there is so much room in this profession. There is room for all of us. Thanks for watching. You can subscribe to receive notification about future episodes. And if you have a specific question that you would like answered, you can also check out the Business Badassery podcast. It's the audio advice column for your online business that I run with Kirsty Fanton. And we are happy to entertain and answer your questions. So check us out at businessbadassery.co, and I will see you next time.